We're Jen, and this is Talk Dogs with Us.
Everyone can fall for scams.
Yep. Today's episode is Funhouse Mirrors.
There ain't no guarantees.
No guarantees in behavior. No crying in baseball, no guarantees in behavior. That's it.
That's it. And don't talk about it.
Don't talk
Just
about
kidding.
it.
You could talk about it. You should talk about it.
You should absolutely talk about
And
it.
that is the title.
Communication is key.
So who it's for? I think anybody who has a dog client might see their the owner part of their client relationship become desperate for help in a problem and start to fall for one of these quick fix guarantees. And I think being able to do some client education around there. So anybody who's a professional that has a client and has, seen their client kind of go, well, I need to do this thing or else my problems are never going to be fixed. And I think owners also, because owners are usually the victims of these quick fix scams.
Yeah. You guys got to know. It's just not worth it.
And so the thinking about how to think about it is anyone who's offering you a guarantee with a live animal.
Scam.
Is it a scam? Yep. Cannot possibly uphold that guarantee. I did a little checking into it, and they don't offer guarantees in human education. There's not a human behavior, a human therapy, a human education thing that I could find anyway. And then, I was able to ask someone who does human behavior that has several advanced degrees, and she was like, no, that'd be wildly unethical because you can't guarantee the behavior of another sentient creature.
You can guarantee a car.
Sure.
Cars can be fixed. Cars can be repaired. Things can be replaced.
Cars can be ship of Theseus. Just replace one piece at a time until it's a brand new car.
Exactly. You just can't make guarantees when we're talking about a creature that has their own agency.
Yeah. And I don't think you can replace a dog part by part. Have we tried?
Only in Frankenweenie.
Ooh, Frankenweenie was good.
Yeah.
I really wanted to watch it because it was a bull terrier.
Me too.
Love those stupid cinder block bull terrier dogs. They're
heads.
so great. Little eggheads. I love them.
So why do people fall for these scams?
I think because they're struggling.
They're desperate for help.
And ultimately, they see their dog's behavior as a moral reflection of them.
And sometimes they're trying to help their dog.
They are. And I think they're trying to do what's best. And so they see something that says, we will guarantee that this problem will stop. And isn't that the answer everyone wants?
Right. I mean, if your problem is such that your options are fix the problem or get rid of the dog in some capacity, then a guarantee of fixing that problem is obviously going to be the first and best choice.
Absolutely. It's going to be a huge choice.
Except it's a scam.
I think anyone guaranteeing you results. I want to cast a wide net, and I want to say anybody guaranteeing results deserves a hearty step back from.
Okay.
If you're on their website and they say lifetime guarantee of training, unless the guarantee is that they will help you for that dog's lifetime, they can't guarantee anything.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
The only thing they can do is guarantee their own time. And they can't even do that because people move, people die, businesses close down.
I even think you couldn't guarantee a sit for life.
No, absolutely not.
Because what happens to your guarantee if that dog develops arthritis?
Yeah, if that dog has hip dysplasia or develops hip
So
dysplasia.
even the first thing that most people teach their dog is unguaranteeable because of other factors, right? I think if somebody says my time, this fee comes with like my time for the lifetime of your dog. Okay, sure. They can make that issue, whatever. But I think that I will fix this is the scary part.
Yeah. I mean, even if they are saying, I guarantee my time for the lifetime of this dog, they actually can't guarantee that. No one can guarantee that they will live to see tomorrow. So think about how much money you're giving them. You know, if they're saying, I can guarantee you that I will see your dog for $20 an hour for the lifetime of your dog. Sure. Absolutely. That's a phenomenal deal. And maybe there's some quality issues, or that person should be charging more, or maybe they are just doing a service to the community. Otherwise,
who can say?
Yeah, like if they're guaranteeing their time for a mass amount of money or anything else, there's just no guarantees that are worth more than like $50 an hour.
I just think it's not a business of guarantees.
Yeah.
It's a business with fluidity and live animals. And I mean, I guarantee that I will do my best to make you feel helped, seen, and heard.
That's the only guarantee that we can give.
I have to put a caveat of do my best in there because you might not.
Right.
I don't know. You're another sentient animal. I can't guarantee how you're going to feel.
Right. And doing your best can change every day.
And I think the way, like, if you are looking to position your business in a way that's not that, I think you could look at maybe not guaranteeing, but saying to the owner, I am going to lay out this scenario so that you understand your options. And I think the best that we can do as professionals is say, I hear you, I see you, you have this problem. Regardless of what I think about the problem, I am going to lay out options.
Right.
I think this is her most famous book, but a very famous Karen Pryor book, Don't Shoot the Dog. Mm-hmm. The way she positions solving a problem is, well, the first option is you could shoot the dog, right? And it's meant to be a joke. It's meant to be like, you could get rid of the dog. You could just not stop having the dog. You could rehome the dog.
Right.
Right. But now that we've explored the bombshell option, what other options do we have? And so I think going through this and saying to this person, hey, here are the options, and here is my strength of belief in the options. Like I am running into clients recently that have problems that are best dealt with by management. Mm-hmm. And they think of management as cheating, and it's not.
Right. So if people are that desperate, sometimes the best solution is management, not trying to solve every problem.
Right. So my parents have a large German Shepherd, and he walks poorly on a leash because they have 2.5 acres, and he gets all of his exercise by going out in the backyard. They have a tennis ball and a tennis racket. And so the solution to his leash problems isn't to spend a bunch of time practicing, because in reality, when they looked at their situation and said, we actually don't leash walk this dog except for to walk him into the vet's office. He picks up my nephews at school, or he did when they were in school, by just riding in the truck without a leash.
Yeah.
And that worked well for them. But if they had tried to do all this work and spend all this money on like leash walking stuff,
it just wasn't a skill he needed.
It wasn't a skill he needed. So the best option is management. Don't hook him up to a leash and take him for a walk.
Right.
That's not your lifestyle, right? And so at first they did view this as a problem, but then once they kind of talked about it and they sussed it out, they said, well, we really only take him to the vet once or twice a year, because he was a young, healthy dog at the time they made this determination. So like, if he pulls at the vet's office, how much do we care?
Right. Who doesn't pull at the vet's office?
Right.
Most dogs do, because it's a high stress environment anyway.
And I feel like people get so stuck on this is a problem and I need to address it.
Right.
That they end up doing things that are worse.
Right. Like, we have a lot of clients that have fear aggressive dogs, and maybe they're having a party And so the solution isn't always how do we get the dog to be okay with everyone coming over? Sometimes the solution is put the dog in the room and medicate them as such that they are not stressed by that. Or sometimes the dog goes to boarding for a few days or even a night or even
goes to grandma's house.
Just the day or grandma's house, a pet sitter, a friend who's not coming to the party or whatever.
Right. And that people view that as cheating, and it's not. It's so much more elegant of a solution. Like the party example, I had a client that has a dog that has landed bites before. Mm-hmm. And he wanted her to get positive exposure, but that goes back to flooding.
Right.
That dog couldn't choose to leave the party when she was overwhelmed. That dog showed several stress signs and could not get out of the situation. And he viewed it as a failure because he couldn't control her in those moments. Wherein the real work for that dog would have been there was no reason for her to be at the party. She didn't have a good time.
Right.
Let's leave her at home. And now what's done is done, right? Like sometimes you have to take them, realize it's a bad plan, and then come home. But sometimes there's significant evidence in the lead up that says this is not a good idea for this animal. And I'll have owners work on things like safe havens so that the dog has a space they can go to. They know it's comfortable and safe. There's no intruders. There's no visitors. They can remain there while there's a party. And so I think doing that work is really important, but making sure your fear aggressive dog likes strangers is a Sisyphean task.
Yeah. We don't even need to explore guarantees for that.
You can fight so many battles in a day. Do you want to fight this one?
Right, because this is gonna take all day, every day for many, many days.
If you want to, you can climb Everest. Is that what you want to do with your one life on this planet?
Not for most people.
Some people it is, but pick your battles.
Right.
I found something.
Is it a spider?
It's not a spider. This business is from and I'm not going to say their name, and this is on their website. We guarantee a 100% obedient, 100% off leash, and 100% distraction proof pup at
There's
the
no way.
end of our program. Your dog will be trained to
There's
have.
no way. Hold for environmental.
It's just, we can't even say it. It's not
I'm
even.
so mad because I've seen things on here that you guys haven't seen yet.
Oh, God.
And I'm not even like...
I don't even need to see him.
Yeah,
I've probably been on that website before.
Your dog will be trained to have the same level of obedience as most police/military working dogs. So if you type in a very, very obvious thing into your Googleatron,
That's the first
you'll
thing
get...
you get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll get...
That's
this
what makes
is-
this episode so important because
It's everywhere.
They have certs. Okay, so Oak 9 Academy, off-leash, elite level, certified evaluator for Therapy Pets Unlimited, Best of Philadelphia Dog Trainers Award, Canine Good Citizen Award from the AKC.
That's not an award. That's a certification you pay for.
So,
CGC is you pay like $75 to the AKC and you can certify.
okay, well, these are things that are promoted first and foremost when you
Sure.
go on the
Yeah.
on the thing. This is all. This
And
is
my
all,
dog that bit had a CGC.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, okay.
Like, why wouldn't you just take that
right.
if you don't know better?
Right, if you have no idea.
If you have no idea.
Can I ask a question of former law student Steve?
Yes.
How enforceable is that guarantee?
It's 0% enforceable.
How, like, could I take you to court?
I would have to read what their agreement and their terms.
Well,
of that
that's what I
guarantee
wonder.
are.
Like, what would that contract look like? Because I have a feeling that when you sign a contract,
It probably doesn't say
there's
that.
probably some kind of language that says we guarantee, but like not really though.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm more than
Because
betting it
like
has that kind of situation.
that feels like one of those unenforceable contracts.
If you have a story about you having gone to a dog trainer thinking that you were getting a guarantee and that turned out to not be true, oh my God, please share. We want to hear your whole story. You can leave us a voice message, send us an email.
The scenario of the guarantee could be maybe money back. that would make sense. If you're not happy with the results after doing this program and you want your money back, that would be fine because you're getting your money back. But if it's anything other than getting your money back, then it's bull.
Right. It's basically unethical, you might say.
It is unethical.
Yeah.
I'd say predatory.
Even
And
predatory.
Going back to the guy that had the dog that bites, it's not safe to test the assumption. Mm-hmm. So why bother making it? Like, you know that your dog has rehearsed aggression to the point where we know she will bite. It is a known issue. What teaching could I possibly do that would guarantee she would never be in a situation where she felt like she needed to bite again?
You would basically have to only have her in a lab type setting where everything was controlled.
We would have to make sure she lived in a gerbil ball.
And
Nobody wants that.
And you would have to control her physiologic symptoms as well, because the fear and anxiety are within her, not just the environment.
They're not right. And that's the thing is, like, to me, his case requires a lot of management. And a lot of these cases require education and management.
Yep. First stop.
Education and management. And then training comes later.
And behavior mod comes later.
Behavior mod comes later.
Training is even after behavior mod.
For sure.
Yeah.
And just the hard part is the industry is so flooded with bad information that this seems like a good idea.
Right. Because it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Just because it's everywhere don't mean it's right.
It is the zebra mussels on the boat.
If you haven't been paying attention to the entire United States, then you might not realize.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That's what my favorite
Right
Blue
now.
Star Inspections on Instagram. That's what he would say.
That ain't right.
That ain't
I've
right.
seen that guy.
Yeah, he's great. Learned a lot.
Yeah.
This place with their basic obedience program comes with a e-collar.
Are you trying to just be mad?
Of course they're a shock collar trainer.
I guess I live in a
don't-
very privileged bubble.
You
'cause I
do.
know-
Yeah.
'cause
Oh,
of you
yeah.
guys. Pisses me off, dude.
Oh, I got a story for you later.
Jeez Louise.
Top tips. Watch out for the scams. If it looks like a scam, if it smells like a scam, if it sounds like a scam, is it a scam? Yep.
It's a scam.
Management is best sometimes.
Another tip is fixable isn't really a thing in terms of behavior. It's not quick fix, forget about it. Any fix, I would say there's probably some small nuisance behaviors. Like, you could probably stop jumping up. I don't think of that as a fix, though. I think of that as a redirect.
Right.
I'm going to substitute that behavior. Hey, I know you want to jump up and greet me, but instead you're going to greet me by sitting. You're going to greet me by getting a toy, right?
Also, why is the dog jumping up? Are they anxious?
There's that asking why creeping around again.
Oh.
I also think that there is a super, super good guide that was written by Zazie Todd. Zazie Todd is a published writer, and I first encountered it through the Academy for Dog Trainers, and it is a guideline of questions for owners to ask when evaluating a dog trainer.
That is amazing.
Heck yeah.
If we can cut for time, I will look it up.
I don't have to cut for anything. We're not on tape. This is the 2000s. We have computers now.
This is the 2025s.
I'm going to read this. This is from the Academy for Dog Trainers.
Their website.
It is, I found it inside a Zazie Todd article that's in Companion Animal Psychology.
Do you want cool music behind it?
Sure.
We'll put a link in the show notes or something like that.
So this is from the Academy for Dog Trainers. Consumer protection, dog trainers. There is currently a lag between many trainers' marketing language and actual practices. If a trainer advertises that he uses modern, evidence-based, humane methods, quote, positive, it might be true, or it might be false advertising. Ask, What exactly will happen to my dog when she gets it right? What exactly will happen to her when she gets it wrong? Are there any less invasive alternatives to what you propose? If you don't get clear, concrete answers or are at all uncomfortable, keep shopping. So that's from the Academy of Dog Trainers.
I just have to say, interesting that the he was the trainer and the she was the dog.
I did try to fix that, but then I realized I was reading a quote and I couldn't. But the rest of the article from Zazie Todd talks about certifications, and I think they're super important, and we can do an episode on certifications later.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of information there. But yeah, if you can't get answers to those 3 questions, then time to keep going.
Yep. Don't fall for the scams, guys. Bye.
Scamming.
Stay safe out there.
Don't buy that snake oil.
Talk Dogs With Us is an informational podcast and not a substitute for qualified medical advice.
Are you a pet professional or parent looking to learn more and challenge your current assumption about our pets? Then let's go on this journey together at our website, talkdogswithus.com. Give us a bark at Facebook and Instagram at Talk Dogs With Us. You can help keep the conversation going by subscribing to our Patreon, patreon.com/talkdogswithus, or buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/talkdogswithus. Art direction by Alex Oren, theme song and audio engineering by Stephen Rossblock. Check out more from him at stephenrossblock.com. Thanks for listening.